My name is George. I'm back again to talk about meteorites and asteroids this time. I'm going to explain what is going to happen if things keep going the way they're going. And this information is available for anybody to look up. People are doubting what I say and they think I'm crazy. Well, they think that other people are crazy too, but they don't listen to them, and then people die. And then all of a sudden everybody wants to listen after people die. Okay, with that being said, we're going to go to a meteor shower. What can happen with a severe meteor shower like the one in 1833, and how it can happen. Now, the Earth has two debris fields. The lower Earth orbit debris field and the greater Earth orbit debris field. Now, we'll use the Temple Tuttle as an example. If the Temple Tuttle comes and it slams into the debris field, that's when you get your millions of meteorites like this, all going at the planet, all going straight down, because the impact sends them toward the planet. Well, how could that happen? How could rocks get through? If the mesosphere gets too polluted or it fails, the meteorite smoke and the noctilucent clouds affect the mesosphere and the other layers of the atmosphere. It alters them. And what people don't understand, and I'm going to try to explain this, is the rocket launches, the space shuttle launches, all the launches that everybody's doing in the country is polluting the mesosphere. The smoke makes the noctilucent clouds, and they act like a fire extinguisher trying to put out the meteorites that are burning, that are coming through. And I don't understand why people can't get this. Now, you can look this up. You can look this up online. I got fireball sightings from 2011 to 2022. In 2011, there was 146 fireball sightings. There were 78 successful launches. In 2012, there was 201 fireball sightings, 72 successful launches. In 2013, there was 386 fireball, which are meteorite sightings, going across the sky. And on January 30th, the last rocket launch of 6 launches for January was that month. February 15th, the meteor came in over Russia, the big one in 2013, and blew up. It injured 1,500 people and ruined 7,500 buildings. Now, 2014, there was 399 fireball sightings, and there's 88 successful launches. 2015, 680 fireball sightings, 82. 2000, and it goes on and on and on each year. The next year, 590, 82 successful launches. In 2017, 638, 83 successful launches. Now this is where it gets better. 609 fireball sightings. In 2018, 111 successful launches. 709 fireball sightings. In 2019, 104 successful rocket launches. In 2021, 981 fireball sightings, 135 successful rocket launches. In 2022, 1,100 fireball sightings, 162 successful launches. With the successful launches, and it doesn't matter what they are, whether it's space shuttle, whether it's a satellite, or whether they're just sending something to space, with the increase in the launches, you get the increase in the fireballs of the meteor. And I have a tendency to believe that there are a lot more than 1,100. Because I saw another figure where there was 5,000 some of them in a 30-day period. Now, if people don't think that the pollution and stuff doesn't affect the mesosphere and the layers of the atmosphere, but we can think that when we burn methane gas and fossil fuels here on Earth, that affects our climate in the change. But yet people don't seem to think that all that pollution in the mesosphere would cause a problem. But I'm telling you, the science is there, the data is there, it does. And it's going to get worse. And if there's another meteor shower like there was in 1833, if there's another collision in space with either a fragmented comet or with one of the debris fields, that's going to send that stuff at Earth, and the mesosphere is going to be pretty much disabled from all the rocket launches. But but people can believe this. They don't have to believe it if they don't want. Me, I'm preparing for it because I know what's coming. Now, the asteroid, supposedly, yay, that NASA slowed down. Okay, they don't think what's going to happen after that asteroid passes Earth and it goes out there into space on its projected thing like the Temple-Tuttle Comet and Halley's Comet. Okay, they have certain paths that they follow. If you interrupt those paths, you can cause a collision in space. The asteroid that they slowed down, it could go across one of those comet's paths. And if they slowed it down and that comet comes in and hits it, it'll cause a chain reaction. And I'm really surprised that with the smart as everybody is at NASA, they don't understand this. Or they know and they're not telling anybody. But I'm telling you. What they did, they could send more than 1 or 2 asteroids at this Earth at the same time. If it causes a chain reaction. And you got rocks slamming into rocks because you're changing trajectories on it. Or you're changing the speeds. Now, we don't know where all these asteroids that pass the Earth, we don't know where they go. We don't know what path they go through. We don't know what goes through Halley's Comet's trail or the Temple-Tuttle's trail or any of the other comets that are discovered. And this is the point that I'm trying to get across. It's a serious thing. But people don't want to believe. They'd rather wait until we have all sorts of stuff coming at us, and you've got no defense whatsoever. Now, I hope that people will research this and understand this. The data is out there, the information's out there. It doesn't take a person to understand that if you alter or you slow something down, how are you going to guarantee that when that thing passes the Earth, because you altered it or you slowed it down, how are you going to guarantee that it's not going to slam into something else and start a chain reaction to where eventually, say 10, 15 years down the line, then you get an asteroid that's going to come and going to hit the Earth? Because you're sitting there playing with it. And I think, my personal opinion, I think NASA knows about this, because all of a sudden, why all of a sudden do we have to have a program to redirect asteroids after all these years? After the event in 2013, I think somebody figured this out. And if people don't understand why I'm so upset, I'm upset because if my life is at risk, everybody else's life is at risk out there too. And it's not a game. It's not a game to play with people's lives. But I believe in giving people advance warning in case something does happen so they're not freaking out, so they're ready for it. You don't have to listen to me. I'm going to tell a person right now, you don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You don't even have to look it up. But be forewarned. Be forewarned in the future, this will happen at the continuous pace that we're having the rocket launches. And this is all I can really say about this.